Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Case, and you chilling right now behind the mic on 96.1 The Beat and 719 Nightlife. Keep it right here.
What it do, what it could be, hopefully is what it should be. It's your guy K Cheeba, and we are back at it again, shooting behind the mic. Holla the 719 Nightlife, 96.1 The Beat. And today we are in the building with a legend today. I'm kind of hyped up about this. I'm not going to let my fan get to me yet, you know what I mean? We are in the building with Case today. What's happening with you, baby?
Chilling? What's good?
Chilling. Is this now? See, I remember you being out here a long time ago. My auntie brought you out here a long time ago, and you performed at the City Auditorium. Is this the
In Colorado Springs?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Long time ago, my auntie had you out here. It was dope. Is this the first time you've been out here since then, or?
Yeah, this first time. I've been to Denver a couple of times. I ain't been to Colorado Springs, though.
Man, I'm telling you.
I thought this was the first time, actually.
Nope, a long time ago. You was out here. That's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Just in case the people that don't know you at home, you want to go ahead and give them. You're kind of like royalty because you were handpicked by Russell Simmons, right?
Yeah, I was the last artist that Russell signed to Def Jam personally.
That is
So,
fresh to death.
Yeah.
Man. Fresh to death. But I'm sorry, I'm stepping over myself. If the people at home don't know you, could you give them a rundown of who you are real fast, man?
Me, R&B singer. Touch Me, Tease Me, Faded Pictures, Missing You, Happily Ever After, The Best Man, Living It Up with Ja Rule.
That's what's up.
Little
What
something.
you been up to, man?
Chilling, just working. You know, got this new EP that I did. I put out some of it. I'm putting out some more. Put out a couple more this year, and eventually by probably the top of the year, put out everything together as a whole album.
Oh, that's what's up. You got a name for the album yet?
Love Jones.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. A drop date or just sometime this year?
Nah, just sometime this year.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Just been grinding.
Just grinding, just on it, just on the road a lot. Just staying at it. You know what I mean?
Where just in case the people don't know, where you from?
New York.
New York City, born and
Yes, sir.
raised.
Born and raised.
Is that where you stay at still too?
No, I'm in Atlanta now. I've been
Oh,
been in Atlanta since like 2001.
Okay. I just asked you about how'd you get into the game. That was that Russell. Well, I guess. Do you want to tell the story of how that happened?
I mean, it wasn't a lot to it. I was working on my demo, you know, trying to get signed, and Faith Evans, my manager, was friends with Faith, and Faith wrote a song on my demo called "Don't Be Afraid," and Russell heard it, he fell in love with it, he signed me off of that.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Who'd you look up to in the game when you were coming up? When you was a youngster?
Oh man, I was well, actually I still am like heavy into Motown, just all that type of music. But I listen to all type of different stuff, like the Beatles, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin.
Dope.
Like, I listen to all type of stuff, Elton John,
That's
you know,
fresh.
Barry Manilow.
I got a lot of different music in my phone, and people look at me weird.
Yeah, mine too. I got crazy stuff.
Word. Okay. Top 5 artists dead or alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, and let me think for a fifth one. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, fresh.
It's hard to pick 5 though.
That's nice. You got any collabos on your album?
Yeah, I got this one joint with a dance hall artist called Fado on the song I got called Sundress. So that's the only one I got so far. We'll see if I do some more. I'm thinking about doing something with Demetria McKinney. You know, that's my people. So.
Word. If people want to get a hold of you on your social sites, how do they reach you?
Instagram is IM_Case1. Twitter is Case Music. Oh, Case_Music. Yeah, see, I be forgetting. And Facebook is Case Music.
Okay. Oh, word. That's gonna be dope. When?
Suits will be here.
Okay. If you could give advice to any upcomers in the game, what would you tell them?
I tell them to just have like a vision for themselves of what they want to be, what they want to make, and what they want to put out there, and stick to it. Because it's going to be a bunch of people that's going to have their opinions on what you should be, what you should make, but at the end of the day, it's your name on it. So you got to stay true to who you are.
I'm sure you got a good one for this. Craziest fan experience.
Let me think of a clean one.
It doesn't have to be clean. It doesn't.
It got to be clean. Y'all only hit the dirty ones. Okay, I was on stage in D.C. So I'm singing it's a girl on that side. I'm singing to her. Now, I don't know them. I'm just doing the show. Went on this side, singing to another girl. Gave this girl a rose. I'm singing. She's like, he's singing to me, bitch. So like he's singing to me. So then I had one on stage. I'm dancing with her. The other one bum rushed the stage, and they just start thumping.
Wow.
So I just stepped to the side and kept singing.
That's a good.
Yeah, that was crazy. People and everybody's like, "Yo, did you know them?" I'm like, nah, this is. They was fighting like your new chick and your side chick. They was going at it.
You've toured a lot of places. Where's one of the best places that you've been? Yeah.
Australia.
Oh,
Australia is probably my favorite place. And Japan.
Australia,
Australia, Japan. Yeah. Because in them places, they not scared to have fun. Like a lot of times when you do shows, the girls be having fun, but the dudes is too busy trying to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
In like Australia, Japan, and places like that, they don't care about being cool. They came to have fun.
Right.
They're going to be cool afterwards. But when the show going on, everybody trying to have fun.
That's dope. I never been nowhere, man. It's cool.
Yeah, Japan, you'll love Japan.
Have you ever wanted to quit?
Yeah, actually, I went through a phase when I guess the business part of the music business kind of took away my joy of making the music, and I was just like, I'm not singing no more. I'm chilling, and that's when I just went away for a while. I was just at the crib chilling.
So you just been grinding, making music now, though, right?
Yeah, I got back into like about 2009. What happened was my grandmother had passed, and she was real instrumental in me in the beginning, from the time I was a little kid with singing and stuff like that. And then a month later, Michael Jackson passed, which is one of my idols, and so when they died, it made me go back and start listening to all of that old music, and it sparked it back up for me.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
When Michael Jackson passed away, I had just got my radio show, and I had to go to work that day. And I remember I was gonna tell everybody else was playing all the same music. I was gonna go in there and rock all this off the wall stuff. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like stuff you don't hear. And then I was good. I was gonna go in there and have a party. Right before I got to work, my mom called me and told me to play a song. And then right when I was walking in, my grandma called me and asked me to play something. Man, I broke down. It was one of the hardest days I had to go to work.
Yeah, I was in the movies, and I got a text like, "Yo, that thing about Michael Jackson is crazy, right?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" And then I started getting a bunch of texts. I'm like, "Nah." And got out and got in the car, and She's Out of My Life was playing. They was talking about it on the radio. I was like, "Yo, that." And I had an interview. I had to go home and do an interview, like 10 minutes later, and that's all we talked about.
I remember I couldn't even start my show off. I had to have my homeboy Danger Ding help me start my show. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
And not Twitter, but TMZ wasn't even popping at that time, and I think they broke that story.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That was crazy, man. I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
How did you find your own lane? When did you know?
It just kind of happened organically, because in the beginning, I was kind of hostage to the record company. Like, they was like, I wanted to make this, they wanted me to make this, and we was constantly like fighting back and forth. And eventually, I just found it. You know what I mean? It's just trial and error. And the more that you get into what it is that you do, then it seems like the more that people accept you for who you are.
Nice.
So,
Are you still on Def Jam Soul? Is that
nah,
what
I'm independent now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what's up. That's best way to get that bag.
Yes,
out
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. You don't need them no more.
Writing and everything yourself.
Yeah, still writing.
That's what's up. Because you used to write with. See, I know this off the top. Man? I always get them mixed up.
With Al.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who really taught me how to write songs.
Al, right?
Yeah, because I used to sit in the studio with him. This is way before I had a record deal,
Dope.
and I would just learn, and he would just teach me. As a matter of fact, he was working on his third album, and the track was playing, and he was sitting there, he's writing the lyrics, and he hands me the papers like, "Yo, go in there and sing." I'm like, "Sing what?" He like, "They go to words, just sing whatever comes out." And I went in there and sang it, and that's what he used for the record.
Do you still keep in contact with these?
Yeah, definitely.
Fresh.
Yeah, definitely.
That doesn't have any. What inspires you to make your music?
Just life. Just life. I mean, inspiration is everywhere. Like, I mean, it could be something good that happens, something bad that happens. It could just be a feeling that you have that day. Like sometime out of nowhere, I just pop up and be like, okay, it's in my head, and I just gotta. I'll be sitting there playing PlayStation, and the whole time I'm thinking of music and trying to work out ideas and stuff like that. So.
Do you write? I mean, I know you write. Do you use pen and pad, or do you usually use your phone? Do you write your songs in your phone?
Nah, I use a pen. I use it. I do both actually. A lot of times when I'm writing in the studio, I use my phone. I like to do melodies because I start out with a melody and then I add the words.
Okay. Do you produce your music too?
Sometimes, yeah,
Oh, fresh.
yeah, sometimes.
In-house money, baby. That's where you get it. All right. So who
Got
did you
to.
go on for last night?
I ain't really care because that was a joke to me.
Did you think it was a good? So you didn't?
Yeah, I think it was a good fight. It was a good fight. It was definitely a good fight. But I didn't really care. It was kind of. I'm waiting for Triple G and Canelo. That's gonna be the fight.
That is gonna be a good fight. What's next for you?
Just on the road, like I said, putting out the rest of this music, this Love Jones project that I'm working on, and just getting it out there, and then it's on to the next.
I listened to your tracks today, man. They good, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That's what's up. Get them in the mix for you. What's changed in your music from then to now?
I think I know that I take more time with it now. Like before I had it in my head that you got to get it right the first time, and you got to this and that, and now I realize that you can take as much time as you need to get it the way that you want it. And that's just from like reading books and listening to stories and talking to older dudes, and they would talk about like how many times they recorded. Like I got a bunch of demos in my phone, Marvin Gaye demos. How many different times he recorded like Let's Get It On. It's like 3-4 different versions.
Oh, wow.
And just keep fixing, just keep doing it until you get it the way you want it. Like you can take as much time as you need.
D, you got any questions?
From the first day, the first big crowd that you had,
Mhm.
to when you stopped and then came back, and then how was the difference in that feeling of when you had that first crowd? You was like, wow, all these people here to see me.
Well, it was different anyway because the first time I had the first big crowd, I was scared to death. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this is crazy. And I
What was your, sorry, same question, but where was your first big performance at?
the first big crowd was at Summer Jam in New York. And actually the radio station told me I couldn't go on stage, and I did it anyway.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I caught all kinds of hell for that.
That's
But it was
fresh.
20,000 people chanting "We Want Case," and I ran my happy ass out there and performed, and it was crazy.
That's
that was
a
the
dope
first.
debut. That's
Yeah, that was the first big crowd ever.
fresh.
So when was the first big crowd coming back when you was like, wow?
I mean, they pretty much all been. I think just coming back, it made me feel like that I was doing the right thing, and that people still appreciated what I do, and that was the main feeling that I got.
Does Maya have any questions?
Two different feelings when you
Yeah.
when you first get in, then when you already was a vet.
And see the main difference with it though is in you. It's in me as the artist, because now I know how to approach it differently as opposed to the first time you get out there, because you don't know. You know what I mean? You still learning. But now it's 21 years now. So I know I'm doing now.
So from that time to now, what have you did to change since everything is changing? Like how did you change, with your marketing and all that?
As far as like musically,
Yeah, musically and
Well, what
just
I-
your image period.
well, I mean, cause you nigga had to take off the throwbacks and all that type of shit. Basically, you just had to grow up. You know what I mean? And musically, it was important for me to stay true to who I am. And what I did was try to just incorporate a little bit of the new into what I already do, as opposed to following the trends and trying to be that. You know what I'm saying? Because people can tell when you're faking. You know what I mean? You can't sell something that you don't believe. You know what I mean? I don't think that you can.
What do you
And
think?
so-
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think about music in the digital age now about it?
Some of it is cool. A lot of it is garbage. But I mean, I guess that's what any time. It's just that you notice the garbage a lot more now because of the internet, social media. Like the garbage is like in your face
Right.
more than it was before. But there's some good music out there, definitely.
Just have to get out there. What are you listening to right now?
What I listen to a lot of hip hop now, like Future. I mess with Future heavy.
No.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance is fresh.
Yeah, I messed with Chance. We was listening to that last night.
Yo, I went to see Chance this story's dope. I went to see Chance at Red Rocks, and he was singing a song where he was talking about how God was raining down on him about something, and it started raining right when he started
That's
singing
crazy,
that
right?
song.
That's like when Prince did Purple Rain at the Super Bowl and it started raining.
Oh, word?
He did his whole show, and when he started doing Purple Rain, it started raining in Miami.
Man, it was dope, and as soon as he finished singing that song, it stopped raining.
It's crazy,
It
right?
stopped raining. So you listen to Future, Chance.
Yeah.
Do you think hip hop is in a cool state right now? I gotta ask that. You being from
It's
New
in
York.
a funny place. It changed.
Yeah.
And I think people from New York, just people in general, just got to realize that it's different now. Like, I love Kendrick Lamar. It's certain stuff that I listen to, but it's different now. You know what I mean? It's not going to be what it was before. Just like R&B is not what it was before. And even for the generation before that, like it's always changing. And you can always find something that you like, you know.
What young R&B cats are you feeling right now?
Young R&B cats.
Or, you know, just cats that are out right now making music, you know.
Oh, yeah, Chris Brown, Trey. I mess with Trey heavy. Me and Trey sit down a lot of times and just bounce out because we both really into Marvin Gaye. So we like sit and be like, yo, I bet you never heard this, and be playing stuff for each other that nobody heard. So like demos and stuff like that nobody got.
I didn't even know he had 3 different versions of, what'd you say?
Yeah, let's get it on.
Yeah.
I got like 3 of them in my phone.
Did you know that, D?
Yeah.
I mean, in every song that he did, pretty much, he'd do it completely different. That it's like a jazz mentality. Like you sing the song one way, and then I had a dude that was really into jazz, and I would sing the song, and he'd be like, "All right, that's cool. Now sing it again, different." Which is like some jazz.
Who do you mentor now? Because you know most of the people that we interview are younger,
Mhm.
so they have people who they look up to. Who have you been an instrumental in career? Nice question.
It hasn't really been anybody. What I do really is just talk to people that's younger than me. They come to me and they might have questions. They might need advice, might need to bounce ideas off, and that's basically what I do. Like, I don't really have like one person that like I said, like me and Trey, we'll bounce ideas and be like, yo, you should try this, and then he'd be like, yo, you should do this, and we you know, stuff like that. It's more so that type of thing.
Also, you do a lot of advice.
Yeah. Because I mean, I've been around, so you know, people
He
know.
was handpicked by Russ, baby. That's Def Jam, okay?
Yeah.
I'm hyped up right now. I am, for real. That's
Yep,
dope.
last artist he signed to Def Jam personally.
So
Yeah.
what would be the biggest difference for you between the majors and the independent?
It's a lot more work that you got to do, but it's also a lot more freedom. It's definitely a lot more freedom. And also, you're not really held to a schedule. Like when you was like, do I have a release date? You're not really held to that schedule like that. You can do it at your own pace and do it how you want to do it.
All right, Dead or Alive, Dream Collab.
Dream collab, Marvin Gaye.
All right.
That's easy.
Good. I didn't hear the rest of the interview. I'm gonna ask him. Who you listen to kick back, to relax? It's on your playlist.
Motown. It depends how I feel. Some days Ella Fitzgerald. Some days Quincy Jones. Sometimes Miles Davis. Sometimes the Beatles. It just depends how I'm feeling.
All
Sometimes Jay-Z, Kendrick. It depends how I'm feeling.
Right. Just the mood, huh? Is your childhood dream the same as your adulthood dream? Something
The
you
dream
always
itself,
wanted
or
to do? The dream itself.
Yeah, because I never really let it die. You know what I mean? I always had dreams for myself of what I wanted to do, and I'm doing it. And I mean, I guess the dream is to just keep doing it. I never dreamed of stopping, so I guess it is the same.
Okay. Nice. Are you a fighter or a lover?
Depends.
Depends again.
Yeah, sometimes love is a fight.
Okay. And last one. What's your guilty pleasure, if you got one?
Let me think of one I can say. So I guess reality TV sometimes.
Have you been on reality TV?
Nah, they tried to get me on Love and Hip Hop. Nah, I'm
You wouldn't
good.
do it?
Hell no.
Yeah.
And he was stressing, yo, just take the meeting. He kept begging me, I was like, all right, cool. I went and took the meeting. It was a complete asshole.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Do
I'm
they
not.
really try to get you out of your character and all that other
Yeah,
stuff on
I
there?
told you when we got there, I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna make an asshole out of myself on TV, and I'm not gonna let you make an asshole out of me. It's simple as that. I got kids.
I can dig that. Oh, man, I don't know. If I do it, if I can finesse it and not be able to.
They're not gonna let you though, because you're not in control of it. If you was in control of it, you could. But unless you're in control, they gonna work it just like they've been doing.
So you ain't never thought of doing no documentary or reality
Yeah.
show on your
Well, documentary, yeah,
Yeah.
but not that reality TV
You know what?
nonsense.
You should do that. You got a story to tell me. You
Yeah.
got some dope background.
I mean,
history,
yeah,
man.
the closest was Unsung when I did Unsung earlier this year.
No, I
But-
meant like one that's yours.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
sung, not a show, but
Yeah, we thought about doing it. We had some stuff that we was doing in the studio. We were supposed to do it for this album, but we ended up not.
yeah.
I think I got too drunk and cursed niggas out, told me to get out.
Like what's his name, Charlie Murphy. I bet you could tell some crazy, funny ass stories too, man.
Charlie is my dude. Yeah, that's some funny ass Charlie Murphy stories.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's my dude.
Give me
us a
one. Yeah, give us
Yeah,
one.
This is probably the best one. So we go to Eddie Murphy's house with Charlie. It's the middle of the night.
Right.
He lived around the corner from me in Jersey, so we sitting there, we get drunk, everybody chilling. So we downstairs in the bowling alley. We down there for like an hour. Like, yo, where your brother at? I don't know, man. I don't know where this nigga at, man. He's somewhere. So about an hour later, this nigga come downstairs with no shirt, some like drawstring khaki pants, and a guitar. And he just walking around like la 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 la. He ain't saying nothing to nobody. He just walking around. Then he leaves, come back a half hour later, put the guitar down, and all night, every time they walk past each other, they walk like, I could have had you, nigga. All night they doing this till like 5 in the morning. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are 12. But Charlie always want to demonstrate his karate moves. He could do, yeah, I could take your hand like this, nigga. Nigga, stop demonstrating on me, nigga. That's his favorite. Like, yo, I could grab you right here, nigga, paralyze your whole life.
Charlie Murphy's dope.
Yeah,
man.
Charlie is hilarious.
That's fresh to death, R.I.P. man.
Like what other like other memorable moments you had in the business period?
There's
Whether it's
tons of them.
just hanging out with
Well, one that stands out is because I'm a big Gap Band fan, and the first time I wrote a song for Charlie Wilson, we did 2 duets. The first one, I finished writing the song, and he was like, tell him how I want him to sing it. I'm like, you sing it how you want to sing it, B. You. So while he was doing his vocals, I was sitting on the floor in the booth behind him, and I'm calling my baby mom. I was like, yo, I'm sitting in the booth for Charlie Wilson. Like that was crazy to me to this day.
Have anybody knew that you was going to be going on before them, and they was like, nah, we're gonna take him off?
Or have somebody cancel the show. Or cancel the show because you were going to be on.
All the time. Oh, yeah, don't answer. Okay, he said don't answer. It happens all the time. Or they'd be like, yo, we want you to go on tour. We're gonna do this tour. It's gonna be me and you. All right, cool. So we're gonna do this one show as a test run, and we go do the show. And we talking about this for months. And then after the show, the next day, we think we're gonna go with so and so. Yeah, that ass kicker was too much for you, huh?
So how you handle that though? Do you sometimes try to dumb me down?
Hell no. Hell no. For what?
I like that.
They dumb me down shit. I mean, nothing.
Nah,
Shit.
Gravy.
Yeah,
All the way good.
insecure niggas can't take it. That's on you. I'm here for the people.
All right, so this is a little game I'll be playing. It's called the Kicking the Actual Factuals with Motherfuckers. Just some dumbass questions for real. There were 30 cows and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
What the fuck? How
All
many
right,
didn't?
Yep. How many didn't? There were 30 cows and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
12. You need a
Close.
drink for this game.
10. Because there's 30 cows, 28 chickens, 28 chickens.
Ah,
It-
I ain't getting no sleep for this.
My cousin got me with that. It was a good one, so I had to throw that in there. If the number 2 pencil is the most popular pencil, why is it number 2? There's a real scientific answer to that.
I know, and I read it before, and I can't remember it. I did because I looked that up one day.
That's the size of the pencil. The size of the lead, I'm sorry.
The size of the lead.
Yeah.
So number 1 is the big ones.
I guess I don't even. Oh, yeah.
Cause there's actually a number 3 pencil I saw once.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
all
Oh,
about
was it?
soft the letters.
Yeah, but
because,
in
you
art
know,
class
what's
and stuff,
the
though.
key- Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I took
I
art
play
class
hooky.
like twice. I can draw faces and arms, but I can't draw bodies for shit.
I can't draw none of that.
If you were born 5 years ago, how old would you be?
5.
Good answer. Good answer. Would you eat something if someone took a bite out of it?
Do it all the time.
I do. Too. I eat all my son's leftovers when he don't eat it. I'm smashing that.
Hell yeah.
There's still meat on this chicken.
Yeah, why little kids can't eat chicken? It's embarrassing.
Like they'll just eat the parts that are good for
She'll
them.
take a couple bites back. I'm done
Yeah. Like no. Okay. I will smash that for you.
all day.
If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Yes. Why don't lions, tigers, and bears eat clowns? I don't even know where I got that one
They red nose intolerant.
from. That was close.
Cause today was tomorrow yesterday.
Because they taste funny. That's a good one. You like your money rolled or folded?
Either way,
Good answer.
give it to me.
Have you ever painted your nails before?
Nah, my daughter did though,
That's what's up.
and she can't wait to. Remember I painted your nails blue?
That's good daddy doing right there. I
Yeah,
like that.
just can't leave the
How many
house like
little
that.
ones you got?
Well, they ain't little no more. I got 5.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got one little one now.
Oh,
She's
okay.
7.
Okay, that's
The rest of them, they almost grown. One of them is grown.
What's up?
A bunch of adults running around.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs
That's a good answer too.
or commando, depend who around.
Get them. Boy shorts or G-strings on 'em?
Boy shorts.
I like those too.
Matter of fact,
Liquor or beer?
liquor all day.
What's your favorite drink?
Vodka.
Okay. If you could be a superhero, who would you be?
Batman.
Oh, hands down. You said that
All
fast,
day.
too.
All day.
If you could fly or be invisible, which one would it be?
Be invisible.
Really?
Yep.
I'm flying, Daddy.
Nah, I ain't flying. You flying? I drink too much to be flying.
But you cool though. I mean, you might land hard or something, but other than that,
You'd be the greatest American hero.
Yo.
Nigga crashing in the. Nah, I'd rather be invisible.
that's what would
You can find a lot of information,
That's what everybody says.
But maybe you don't need to find out all that information.
but you never know till you find out.
Yeah, but if you fly to get something.
You can hover over somebody and
there you
find
go.
out.
Exactly.
You could do that if you're invisible. You could stand right next to him.
That's true, but you can't hover.
You don't need to hover if I'm standing right next to him.
That's
That just remind me of that joke with the invisible man.
fine. You know it?
Hey, yeah,
Give it to me.
y'all gonna be bleeping a lot. All right, so Superman was flying around the building, right? There's a glass building. He looks in the window. He sees Wonder Woman laying on the bed, like playing with herself. So he's like, yo, I should fly in there and fuck at the speed of light and leave. She won't never know what happened. So he flies around a couple more times. Wonder Woman and she getting it on. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So he flies in, fucks at super speed and leaves. Wonder Woman like, what the hell was that? Invisible Man was like, I don't know, but my ass is killing me.
That is a good one. I'm gonna put that in my arsenal. That's fresh. All right, rapid fire. A couple questions real fast for you. Video games or pulling darts?
Video games.
PS4 or Xbox?
PS4.
What game you on right now?
Well, Madden came out the day before yesterday. I ain't got to play it yet because I ain't been
yeah.
home.
I heard it's fresh. Me myself, which is funny. I don't play Madden.
I was playing MLB The Show
Oh, yeah?
until the other day, but I haven't had a chance to play Madden yet.
I've been on that Grand Theft lately.
I ain't played that in a long time.
It's hard.
I used to play it nonstop, but I just ain't played it in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. They got runs and drop-offs that you can do with your homies and stuff.
Yeah, it was one of them joints I got stuck because I couldn't fly the helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
So I threw it out the window. So I was stuck for months.
Oh, yeah.
And I did everything else except that to try to get around it. I just stopped.
I saw my cousin get blown out the sky the other day in a helicopter, which is so funny.
Yeah, I couldn't fly the helicopter.
Home cooked or restaurants?
Home cooked.
What's your favorite meal?
Oxtails, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens.
Nice. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Chicken and waffles Monday through Friday, 7 midnight. I mean, chicken and waffles Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. on 96.1 The Beat. I messed up my own plug. Mix shows. Las Vegas or L.A.?
LA.
That's what's up. I hope everybody comes out for the show. I know they're going to be out for the show this evening. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have fun tonight.
Yeah, man. Holler the Case, 719 Nightlife. Don't forget you can see this whole interview online, uncut, beatcolorado.com. Click behind the mic, and you can hear the interview every Sunday, on Sunday at 7:30 on 96.1 The Beat. Holla at your boy.
Yo.
Man,
My man.
thank you, man.
No doubt. Appreciate
This
you,
is
man.
fresh to
Yes,
death,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.